everybody and welcome to Totally Trendy. My name is Sam and today let's talk about hydro dipping. Now you probably have heard of hydro dipping because a little bit ago it was a definite trend on YouTube. People were hydro dipping everything. If you don't know what hydro dipping is, it is essentially a method of painting where you take a bucket of water, put spray paint in it, and bam, you're ready to hydro dip. Hydro dipping originally, I think, was popular amongst like car YouTube channels, like hydro dipping like car parts and everything to get a cool like marble effect. But then I saw it pop around a lot of sneakerhead kind of channels and people were hydro dipping sneakers. And then around like Coachella and festival season, people were hydro dipping their arms. It's only fitting that we try to hydro dip an entire outfit. So today I'm gonna be hydro dipping a top, pants, shoes, and a hat. And we're gonna see what happens and like if you can hydro dip on a lot of different materials, not only like sneakers and cars. I have everything I need in a tub over there. Let's start with the first item. I'm gonna start with the hat. I heard that it is best to kind of use this on a canvas type surface. So my idea for this is to keep this head part white, but just hydro dip the bill of the hat. So let's tape this up. I'm just gonna tape around this front area just to make sure that we don't get any paint on areas that we don't want paint. I am now in Orange Base Warehouse, and if you guys hear this fan going, that's because it's about time to spray paint, and I'm not trying to die. So let's get everything set up. The first step is just to fill this bucket with water. Okay, so this is hopefully gonna be relatively simple. Again, I watched a ton of videos on how to do this. It looks like the key to this is just to do it as quickly as possible and to shake it while it's in the water. So first, let's just spray these two colors. I just went with two of the Totally Trendy colors, because why not? Okay, so now that we have like this sort of pattern, that's where we're just gonna dip this. It's a little clumpy, so I'm just gonna kind of like pull some of that off. Let's just let this dry and see how it turned out. So we're back in the Totally Trendy office and it's still drying, but I don't think that that's bad. I do like the colors. I kind of wish I did more blue than the yellow because where the blue and yellow mixed kind of made it green. And it definitely has its like chunky moments when you get close, but I think that's just because I didn't do it fast enough still. So we're gonna continue to let this dry, but now that I've done one, I'm ready to move on to something bigger. And it's quite a lot bigger than that. Now we need pants. And like knowing how long this is gonna take to dry, I'm just like, oh man, these pants are gonna take so long to dry. I got white pants, and so I am going to hydro dip parts of these pants. Now I have these capris, but here's the problem. I hate capris. So I'm gonna cut them into shorts, which is just gonna make the dipping process a little bit easier. And I am actually going to cut off these pockets and hydro dip the pockets because one, I think that'll look better than like hydro dipped shorts entirely. And again, it's gonna be easier to like dip it in one motion. So let's cut these pockets off. Now that we have our pockets, let's go dip them. We're back at our little tent and I am just gonna use this stick to kind of like get the clumpy clumps out of the way. Now I want to make these much more blue than yellow, so I'm gonna start with blue. Okay, so now that we have this cool thing going, let's dip the first one. I just need to remember to do it very quickly. Oh, that worked. That worked pretty well. Okay, it's like all over my hand. Okay, so now that we have the pockets drying, it is time to move on to our next big item, a jacket. Now, I'm starting to realize maybe why this is used on cars and shoes a lot, because it is a very smooth surface. Because yeah, it's definitely looking a little odd the way that it's like on denim, but we have a denim jacket, so let's see what happens. Now, I've been looking at this and trying to decide what part of it I should hydro dip to make it like the most salvageable because I don't want to just completely ruin this jacket. So I've decided we should hydro dip the sleeves. I am going to cut the sleeves off at the seams so we can attach them nice and seamlessly when this is over. And we're gonna dip these. So that way if it's completely ruined, we at least have like, you know, a nice denim vest after this. I truly have no expectation for how these are gonna turn out, but we'll see. These are still drying. We'll see how they turn out. Not my favorite, to be honest. I still like the hat, but let's see how these buddies work. We gotta clean this out though, because that's nasty. I'm not gonna dunk all of it in. We're just gonna kind of see what happens. I'm just gonna kind of do this. Oh, sick. So this is how the sleeves turned out, and honestly, I feel like once they're attached to the jacket again, it'll look pretty sick. It is time for the piece to hydro dip that I am most excited about, these chunky shoes. Now, at first glance, these look exactly like the Fila's that I have and a lot of people have. They're a very popular style of shoe right now, so I thought it would be fun to hydro dip a pair, but I don't want to hydro dip my like actually reasonably expensive pair of shoes. So these were at Walmart for $17. They look exactly like them. It's so insane. So first I'm going to tape off the areas that we don't want to be hydro dipped, because I want to keep like this part white and probably this little piece here and there, so we'll see. I have them all taped up. I'm kind of regretting not doing a before shot, but here's your before shot. So it is time to dunk them. These are the ones that I really want to turn out well, because it's kind of one of the things that you are supposed to hydro dip, so we'll see. It's so pretty. I just realized I left the pink in my office, so I'm gonna go get that.
1 hour later.
I got the pink. I figured I needed all three of the totally trendy colors on these guys, so we'll see.
What are those? Oh, I didn't even mean to do that meme, actually.
What
are those?
I'm hydro dipping these. Don't these look exactly like my chunky chunks?
Yeah, they do.
These were $17 at Walmart.
How much did you pay for your chunky chunks?
I don't want to say.
$170.
No, they were probably like 80 bucks. And these were $17 from Walmart.
So far, is it successful?
Relatively. I like the denim jacket sleeves.
Why did you only do sleeves?
There was no way I was gonna successfully dunk an entire jacket in and out.
Yeah, you need like a bathtub.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you gonna like sew those sleeves back on?
Yeah.
Okay. Dope.
All right, just send it, Sam. Oh no, that was horrible. Let's just hurry up and do the other one. Okay, this one felt better. I also just realized I didn't put on my gloves. So apparently I hydro dipped my hands. This is why you wear gloves, kids. But I am really excited to see how these actually look once they're dry and I take off the tape. Once everything is dry, I'm going to assemble all of the pieces back together and we can see how our hydro dipped outfit turned out. We're back in the totally trendy space and I'm about to hot glue these pockets back on. Guys, I don't like these. I just don't like the bottoms. Like, I kind of don't want to wear these. After I hot glue them, I'm gonna see how it turns out and then make a final call. But as it stands now, I don't think you should hydro dip pants. This one was just such a fail. Pockets are on. I kind of hate them. We're gonna wait to see how everything else turns out and like what it would all look like together to then make a final call on if any of these items should not be hydro dipped in the future. Now over here in jacket land, I brought out the hair dryer to help this dry faster. The paint is essentially dry, or it's actually very dry. It's just the denim that I need to be a little bit more dry before I reattach it to the jacket. Now it's time to put the sleeves back in. I'm just gonna simply put a little bit on here and then just stick it right on the inside. I wanted to make sure I record this part of taking off the tape because if this is where it all goes wrong, I want you guys to be here with me. It's relatively dry, like I don't think it's gonna get more dry than it already is. This bottom piece is the piece that I'm most scared about. It's coming off relatively clean. All right, that isn't all that bad. Like, look at how clean that is. It's perfect. It's freaking perfect. This one, maybe not so much. I'm so glad this one turned out so well. Now, I gotta be honest. I hate these. I'm ruling these out of the outfit. I know I said entire outfit. I made them to show you it's possible, but like, I don't even think these pants fit me. But let's put on the shoes and the jacket.
Not expecting anyone to walk up on me right now, just minding my own business.
Well, what a coincidence, because look who's walking up on you.
Wow, you have stuff on your hands.
Yeah, so I was hydro dipping.
Oh, dipping. Getting a little dip in.
And
oh, that's dope. I didn't even notice that first.
they turned out pretty sick.
You did that yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
What?
It's really good. It seems like something that you would find on like Depop or something. That's like a one-of-one custom shoes.
This one looks so pretty. I just love the pastels.
What is Easter
this
again?
one's
Those
chunky.
are like some Easter shoes.
Yeah, when you want to go to like Kanye's church and so
Yeah.
you
I don't know, they're pretty sick. I like it. I think you did a good job.
Okay, I'm bringing them over to the style icon himself, Mr. Michael Talamantes.
Are they here? I want to see. Ooh!
Actually turned out kind of sick.
I love that
you the good one.
you taped this up, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, is the other one bad?
It's just a little bit chunkier.
Ooh.
Like,
a little more mustard looking
yeah. Like, this one was the first one that I did. Not the best on that side.
But that
this
one, it looks like just like smooth though.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's so
and like the
smooth.
lines are clean on all this bottom piece.
So thoughts?
I'm gonna say it's a dope.
Oh yeah! That's what we wanted.
Is it trending or ending? It's trending.
It's
Is
trending.
it hot or not? It's hot. I mean, come on, look at it.
Cat is knocking on the door. Hey, have you ever seen so much hydro dip in your life?
What is happening right now?
Hydro dipping, bro! I'm hydro dipped.
Oh shoot, you did that?
Yeah.
Why are you talking
I
like that?
dipped the hydro. You ever hydro dip so hard that you dip? You see my hydro dip? Did it myself, bro.
Alright. It's pretty sick.
What do you think of my jacket?
I mean, you're getting a little...
Okay, well, ignore that. But
It's pretty sick, dude.
I think the jacket is pretty sick. What? Wait, yeah, you didn't notice those yet.
Holy crap. Can you hydro dip my shoes, please?
Yes.
That is so...
I totally will. Hydro dipping, bro.
Dude!
Dipped. Alright, bros, hope you enjoyed this video and learning all about hydro dipping because I learned a lot. Like, you should probably only hydro dip shoes and hats.
And scissors.
I mean, yeah, that'd probably work. Hydro!
Dip!
Hydro!
Dip!
Hydro!
Dip! I can't do that anymore. I'm gonna lose my
Yeah,
voice.
that's really intense.
Really?
Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Just dip it. You know what I'm saying? Bah.
Hydro dip! Ow!